Hunger Times!
Yeah, hunger times, that's all I heard.
I said games, you little boy, with your little feet and your little hands.
I have huge hands and huge feet.
You don't have huge crap.
Huge clap. Who clap?
District 1. I don't have any time for your shenanigans, Rick.
Well, I'm just listening.
Stop it.
What am I doing?
District 1. Jackson and Rick. District 2. PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye. We're all doing YouTubers, by the way.
Yeah.
Except for District 3, Chris Pratt. He was so violent in the last couple of them, we had to put him on there.
Yep. He'll be a forever character.
So violent.
He'll end up being
District
a forever
3,
character.
Chris Pratt and Will Smith. District 4, Jake Paul, Logan Paul. District 5, Jablinski, The Rock. I forgot to put our YouTube names in District, so it's just going to be Jack and Rick.
Alright, that's fine.
In District 5, Jablinski and The Rock. I don't know if The Rock's a YouTuber, but I think he counts.
I think he is a YouTuber.
District 6, Markiplier, Crank Gameplay. District 7, Jenny Marble, Craig Thomas. Is it Thomas or Thompson?
Thompson.
Well, we're just going to say Thomas. We're just going to call him Craig.
Okay.
District 8, Stevie T and iDubbbz. District 9, Filthy Frank, Charmex. Everyone needs to go subscribe to Charmex. I want to see my beanie boy with his hair. District 10, Nogla and Terrorizer. District 11, Josh Stubb, Molly. District 12, Rhett and Link. Proceed. It is 11 o'clock. As the tributes stand on. I am talking!
We were having a conversation.
I told you I'm not in the mood for your shenanigans.
Go.
I will get to that when I get to that. Now shut up. God, you're so rude.
Just go.
Well, now I don't want to. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. PewDiePie runs away from Cornucopia. JACKUUPJACK grabs a shovel. Oh, it is saying it.
Oh.
JACKUUPJACK grabs a shovel. Terrorizer runs away from Cornucopia. Rhett runs away from Cornucopia. Molly runs away from Cornucopia. Jenny Marbles grabs a sword.
Oh no.
Markiplier runs away from Cornucopia. Jake Paul runs away from Cornucopia. Charmix runs away from Cornucopia. Stevie T runs from the Cornucopia. The Pratt kills Will Smith with a hatchet. He killed his own district member. Already.
He's already taken a turn for the worse.
Jablinski grabs a sword. Nogla finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Josh Stubb runs into the cornucopia and hides. Logan Paul runs away from the cornucopia. Filthy Frank takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Jacksepticeye runs away from the cornucopia. Mega Life Vlogs, Link, and Craig Gameplays get into a fight. Mega Life Vlogs triumphantly kills them both.
Yeah! I got 2 kills underneath my belt.
You got Link and Crank Play.
Crank play?
Crank Play.
Crank play.
Craig kills The Rock with his own weapon. iDubbbz takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. That makes us day 1. The Pratt makes a slingshot. JACKUUPJACK silently snaps iDubbbz's neck. It's all ogre now. Simp be gone.
Yes, you be gone.
Logan Paul stabs PewDiePie with a tree branch.
Wow.
PewDiePie is down. This is the most violent one.
Yeah.
I finally killed someone.
Yeah. I mean, I killed 2 people right off the bat. So.
A Markiplier sets an explosion off, killing Nogla. Mega Life Vlogs camouflages himself in the bushes. You're like Rambo.
Yeah, I'm going Rambo on everybody.
Jablinski stalks Rhett. Terrorizer begs for Filthy Frank to kill him. He refuses, keeping Terrorizer alive. Shaw, Mully, Jock, and Stevie T hunt for other tributes. Charmix overpowers Jacksepticeye, killing him.
Oh no, everyone's dying.
Jenny Marble and Craig Thomas split up and search for resources.
Everyone's dying.
This is still day one. Arena event. The arena borders begins to rapidly contract. Logan Paul survives. Ah, god dang it! I died. I killed someone. I killed the simp.
Yep. How'd you die?
JACKUUPJACK is electrocuted by the border. I don't understand what's wrong. This is a lot different.
I must leave.
This is a lot different. I don't understand this.
I don't either.
The Logan Paul survives. Mully trips on a tree root and is unable to recover fast enough. Markiplier survives. JACKUUPJACK is electrocuted by the border. Jake Paul survives. Craig Thomas survives. Megalife Vlogs is electrocuted by the border.
No.
We both try to do it. I don't know. Jenny Marble survives. Charmix restrains Jablinski to a tree and leaves him to die. Josh Tubb restrains the Pratt to a tree and leaves him to die. Terrorizer restrains Filthy Frank to a tree and leaves him to die. Stevie T survives. Rhett survives.
What just happened?
This is day one. 14 cannon shots can be heard in the distance.
Who's all 14?
Will Smith, Link, Crank Gameplay, The Rock, iDubbbz, PewDiePie, Nogla, Jacksepticeye, Mully, JACKUUPJACK, Megalife Vlogs, Jablinski, The Brat, Filthy Frank.
Oh my god.
Rhett poisoned Markiplier's drink, but mistake it for his own and dies. Charmix, Jenny Marble, Terrorizer, and Jake Paul till each other goes to stories to lighten the mood. We may have to do two. It's already down to like 4 people. Josh Tubb strangles Logan Paul after engaging in a fist fight. So Logan Paul is down. Stevie T falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Stevie T dies. Craig Thomas stays awake all night. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memories of the tribute's families. Jenny Marble steals Terrorizer's memories. You even get any food, just takes the memories, or the memoirs.
Yeah.
I don't know what those are. Craig Thomas bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Craig is dead. Jake Paul ambushes Markiplier and kills him. Josh Tubb dies from an infection. Charmix stuffs a bundle of dry clothing into a backpack before sprinting away. No, there's 4 people left.
Oh my god. And it started with
Jake
24.
Paul, I know. 14 people died on the same day. And this is the night.
Oh my god.
Jake Paul travels to higher ground. Charmix defeats Jenny Marbles in a fight but spares her life. Terrorizer questions his sanity. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Rhett, Logan Paul, Stevie T, Craig Thomas, Markiplier, Josh Tubb. Proceed. Jake Paul cooks his food before putting the fire out. Terrorizer attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Jenny Marbles and Charmix talk about attributes who's still alive. So they got... Oh, they're friends now. Terrorizer receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Jenny Marbles diverts Jake Paul's attention to run away. Charmix discovers the case. So now they're just doing everything. They're not even killing each other. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Terrorizer looks at the night sky. Charmix climbs a tree to rest. Jake Paul's questions his sanity. Jenny Marbles tries to sing to herself to sleep. So now they're just sleeping. They're not doing anything. Day 4, Terrorizer searches a water source. So everyone was just killing everyone, and now they're just like, you know what, we'll stop.
Yeah, that will be nice.
Jenny Marble receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Charmix receives clean water from an unknown saucer.
Unknown saucer.
Jake Paul injures himself. No cannon shots. Night 4, Terrorizer tends to Jake Paul's wounds. Jenny Marble and Charmix run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Jenna Marble questions her sanity. Charmix tends to Jake Paul's wounds. Terrorizer receives fresh food from unknown sponsor. No one's killing each other!
Why is no one killing each other now?
Jenna Marbles receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Charmix thinks about winning. Jake Paul silently snaps Terrorizer's neck.
Wow.
Jake Paul discovers a river. Charmix constructs a shack. Jenna Marbles discovers a cave. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Terrorizer. Jake Paul ambushes Charmex and kills him. Jenna Marbles dies from an infection. Jake Paul is our winner.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Jake Paul wins with 3 kills, Jenna Marbles none, Charmix 2 kills, Terrorizer 1 kill, Josh Dub 2 kills, Markiplier 1 kill, Craig 1 kill, Stevie no, Logan Paul 1, Rhett no, Filthy Frank no, Chris Pratt 1 kill, Jablinski no, Rick, you got 2. I got 1.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Wow.
Everyone else just died and didn't do anything. You want to do that one again?
Sure.
That was kind of fast.
Yeah. We'll do 2 of those.
Simulate again. Okay, District 1, we already know all these. Yabba 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 yabba. Proceed. Okay, I was reading a little bit to see if it's the same thing. Okay, as the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. I was yawning.
No. I'm just trying to mimic the horn.
Jenna Marbles grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Craig Thomas runs from the cornucopia. Charmix runs from the cornucopia. Will Smith runs from the cornucopia. Logan runs. Molly finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. JACKUUPJACK grabs a jar of fishing bait while Fitty Frank gets the fishing gear. We're gonna go fishing.
Yeah.
Link grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Stevie runs. Nogla runs. Jacksepticeye runs. Josh Dub retrieves a trident for the cornucopia. Pratt runs. Jablinski. Crank gameplays. Fight for a bag. Crank gameplay gives up and retreats. Don't mess with Jablinski. Markiplier runs. PewDiePie takes a handful of throwing knives. Jake runs. Terrorizer runs. iDubbbz runs. Mega Life Logger runs. Hey, you coward. The Rock runs. Rhett runs. Day 1. Josh Dub, Markiplier, Jenny Marbles, Crank gameplays, and iDubbbz hunt for other tributes. Link, Jablinski, and Terrorizer unsuccessfully ambush Will Smith, PewDiePie, The Rock, who kill them instead. So Link, Jablinski, and Terrorizer is dead. Will Smith, PewDiePie, and The Rock killed them. Well, duh, they died. They were trying to fight The Rock. JACKUUPJACK tries to spear fish with a trident. Charmix and Nogla work together for the day. Molly receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Filthy Frank, The Pratt, Craig Thompson, Jake Paul, and Logan Paul hunt for other tributes. Stevie T receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Jacksepticeye chases Megalobus. And you're like, hey, I'm your biggest friend. And he's like, rawr. And you're like, and then he runs, and then he's throwing potatoes at you, and you just don't know what to do. Brett injures himself.
Of course.
3 cannon shots can be heard. Link, Jablinski, Terrorizer. Jenny Marbles destroys Stevie T's supplies while he's asleep. Nogla dies from thirst. Charmix receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. The Rock sets an explosion off, killing Josh Dub, Filthy Frank, Logan Paul, and Jake Paul. JACKUUPJACK and iDubbbz sleep in ships. I guess we made up after what happened last time.
I guess so.
Or this is how I end up strangling him. I was like, here, come here. I will be Big Spoon, you be Small Spoon. He's like, okay, and then I end up strangling him at the night. Molly receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Mega Life Vlogs and Will Smith sleep in ships. Markiplier sets off an explosion. Pratt and Jacksepticeye. The Pratt is down. He's not doing so good. Crank gameplay begs for PewDiePie to kill him. He refuses, keeping Crank gameplay alive. Rhett tries to sing himself to sleep. Craig Thomas dies from hunger. Day 2. Rhett runs. Rhett runs from the iDubbbz, Charmix, JACKUUPJACK, Crank gameplay, Jenna Marbles, and Mega Life Vlogs hunt for other tributes. Molly sprains his ankle while running away from CVT. The Rock accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. The Rock is down. Markiplier begs for Will Smith to kill him. He refuses, keeping Markiplier alive because that's a fate worse than death. PewDiePie constructs a shack. I'm getting tired. I took my medicine. I'm getting high. I can feel it. 9 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Nogla, Josh Dove, Filthy Frank, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, the Brat, Jack, Shifter Guy, Kirk, Thomas, Dover Rock. What? Night 2. Mega Life Vlogs receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Charmex is awoken by nightmares. Come here, I want a picture. My dog's like, feed me if you dare. Great gameplay spears Molly and the Adamant. Molly's down. Rhett, PewDiePie, and Will Smith discuss the games, what might happen in the morning. Jenny Marbles quietly hums. JACKUUPJACK destroys Stevie T's supplies while he isn't looking. iDubbbz tries to treat his infection. Markiplier receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Day 3. Crank gameplays. It camouflages himself in the bushes. PewDiePie tries to spear a fish with a trident. iDubbbz and Markiplier hunt for other tributes. Charmix hunts for other tributes. Will Smith, Mega Life Vlogs, Jenna Marbles, JACKUUPJACK, and Stevie T hunt for tributes. Oh yeah, I forgot you're alive. Rhett fishes. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Night 3. Jenna Marbles and Charmex sleep in shifts. PewDiePie screams for help. JACKUUPJACK receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Crank gameplay forces Rhett to kill Will Smith or Stevie T. He decides to kill Stevie T.
Oh.
I don't blame him. We all need, and this is a story all about how I turned my life upside down.
And this is a story about how I got my life turned up, flipped up, upside down.
I told you about your shenanigans. I will spank you, and you won't like it when I spank you, because I'm going to bring out my finger!
Smack me with your older finger.
iDubbbz is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Mega Life Vlogs dies from hunger.
Oh my god.
Markiplier cries himself to sleep. He's like, hey, can I have some food? And I eat it. Right in front of you. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies,
if I would have just survived a few more minutes.
Cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs to the tributes families. JACKUUPJACK throws a knife into Markiplier's chest. I've had it. We've gone berserk. Will Smith, iDubbbz, Crank, gameplays, Jenna Marbles team up to grab food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs. PewDiePie decides not to go. Charmix and Rhett decide to work together to get more supplies. Charmix searches for a water source. iDubbbz makes a wind spear. Rhett goes hunting. Jenna Marbles defeats JACKUUPJACK in a fight but spares his life. Oh, thank God. My favorite female YouTuber. I'm not sexist. I see women. I see you. Peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
PewDiePie questions its sanity. Crank gameplay goes hunting. Will Smith explores the area. 3 cannon shots can be heard. Stevie T, Mega Life Vlogs, and Markiplier. Night 4. JACKUUPJACK is awoken by nightmares. PewDiePie is just you screaming, why didn't you feed me? PewDiePie attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. iDubbbz, Crank, Gameplay, Charmix, and Jenny Marbles tell each other stories about the lighten the mood. Will Smith thinks about home. Rhett receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Day 5. Jenna Marbles camouflages herself in the bushes. Crank gameplays with stabs Will Smith with the back of his turn. When his back is turned. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Not Will Smith. Charmix makes a wooden spear. PewDiePie thinks about home. JACKUUPJACK discovers a river.
You might fall into the river, watch out.
Rhett discovers a cave. iDubbbz attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death. 2 cannon shots. Will Smith and iDubbbz. Frank gameplay tries to sing himself to sleep. Charmix lets Jenny Marbles into his shelter. JACKUUPJACK receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Rhett defeats PewDiePie in a fight but spares his life. JACKUUPJACK hunts for other tributes. I'm angry. Jenna Marble tries to sleep through the entire day. Charmix injures himself. Frank gameplay receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Rhett discovers a river. PewDiePie injures himself. No shots. Jenna Marble, Frank gameplay, Rhett, PewDiePie, JACKUUPJACK sleeping shifts. Charmix sees a fire but stays hidden. Jenna Marble searches for firewood. Charmix receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. PewDiePie collects fruit from a tree. Rhett makes a slingshot. Frank gameplay attacks JACKUUPJACK but he manages to escape. Again, I gave him my almost ultimate technique. I left my belly and it blinded him. This time, I've been running around, so I've been collecting lint and stuffing it into my belly button. And I was just waiting for the perfect opportunity to slap my stomach and it projectiles like a bullet.
Sounds like a fire hazard.
It's not a fire hazard, it's in my belly button. It's deep in there.
It's stewing.
No cannon shots. Of course I die. I knew it was gonna be. It's like no one was trying to kill each other except for me. Everyone was trying to kill me. Rhett trap kills JACKUUPJACK. There was a bunch of leaves and there was a penny. And I couldn't resist and I fell in. PewDiePie, Jenny Marbles, and Charmix discuss the games that what might happen in the morning. Frank gameplay passes out from exhaustion. Rhett traps kills JACKUUPJACK. Jenny Marbles searches for firewood. PewDiePie stalks Frank gameplay. Charmix travels to higher ground. Rhett picks flowers. Kill Rhett! He needs to die. Charmix convinces Rhett to snuggle with him. PewDiePie attempts to start a fire. Frank gameplay shoots a poisonous bow dart at Jenny Marble's neck, slowly killing her. Frank gameplay steals from Charmix while he is looking. PewDiePie receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Rhett dies from thirst. Yes!
Yeah.
You know, Charmix sucked the life out of him.
How many people are left?
2. Or 3. Oh, okay, now it's 2. A monstrous hurricane wrecks the havoc of the arena. Charmix survives. Frank gameplay survives. PewDiePie is sucked into the hurricane.
Oh.
So it's the battle of Charmix versus Frank. Who would win? 3 cannon shots. Jenny, Rhett, and PewDiePie. Charmix bleeds out due to untreated injuries. The winner is Crank Game today.
Yay! Yay!
What place was I in? I was in 6.
What was I in?
I had 1 kill. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're in 10th.
Yeah.
No kills. Okay, bye.